It's the Dawnties. Hi guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
You know, we did that one that was really funny about me and all those stories. Well, now we're going to talk about Auntie.
I'm a little angel. Hello.
Y'all want to know some stuff about Auntie? Maybe we'll learn something new about Auntie that you didn't know before.
Maybe. I learned something about you in your video.
What?
Well, I don't remember now. Oh, your first plane ride. Yeah. I didn't know it was your first. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Auntie knows American Sign Language and is still pretty fluent.
I'm rusty. So in high school, you have to take a foreign language. And I have a hard time speaking English as it is. A lot of the video cuts in our videos is because I stumble and can't get words out, right? So I had to choose what language I wanted to speak or what classes to take, and there was sign language, and I was like, I don't have to use my voice. It's visual, and I'm a visual learner, so let's go with that. And I fell in love with it, and I actually wanted to become some sort of translator or
interpreter,
an ASL teacher. I really wanted to go down that path, but that's not what happened. I still do sign sometimes. My favorite is to sign songs. I think I used to be pretty close to fluent in high school, and then as the years go by, you kind of lose it. But
she even has a tattoo for sign language.
I do. So our motto, I guess, for my school was 2 hands, 1 voice, and it had the I love you symbol. This is I love you in sign language if you didn't know. So I have that, we had that on t-shirts, and whenever I was 18, I got that tattooed on the back of my neck. 2 hands, 1 voice with the I love you. And it's one of my favorites.
Can I tell them my favorite sign?
Oh, sure.
See if I can still do it.
I did not teach this to her.
You know what that sign is? Bull doo-doo.
But not doo-doo. So, yes, that is her favorite sign.
That's my favorite sign.
Okay. Stop it. Oh, she's so bad, I swear.
Another thing about Auntie, she is turning into a scaredy dog as she's getting older. Now, we don't like cats, so I don't say scaredy cat. I say scaredy dog because we have 5 dogs. So
when I was younger, I was definitely an adrenaline junkie. We live very close to Six Flags over Texas. And I remember, we would get season passes, and every summer my mom would drop me off with my friends, and we would spend all day there riding all the roller coasters. And one in particular, Mr. Freeze, was my favorite ride. I would ride that over and over again. And if you don't know what it is, I'm going to try to insert a picture of what the actual coaster looks like. But it goes from 0 to 70 in 3 seconds whenever it launches. And it goes forwards. It goes straight up, a complete 90-degree angle straight up, and then comes back down and does the whole thing in reverse. And in total, I think it's a 40-second ride, if that. But that was my ride. I loved it when I was 18. And me and one of my best friends, we did one of those swings where they launch you up and you're in harness. The kind of stuff you have to sign away for that, insurance
If I
policies,
die, it's not your fault.
It's not them. And it goes up over the park, and they let you go, and you just swing over the park. We did that when I was 18. I loved it, but as I'm getting older...
I can't even get her to ride Slinky Dog Dash.
I don't know. I may ride it. We'll see.
We'll see.
But as I'm getting older, I'm getting more fearful, and I don't ride any roller coasters at all anymore. I know this happens a lot with people who have kids. They kind of get that fear instilled in them, but not me. I don't have kids. I don't know what I'm scared of, but I no longer like or enjoy the feeling of my stomach getting caught in my throat like I used to. And even at Disney World, I won't ride the roller coasters. It kind of scared just watching the POV YouTube videos where you're actually experiencing the ride at home, safe on your couch or on your bed. Yeah, I'm definitely becoming more fearful as I age.
And she used to watch horror movies.
I used to watch horror movies. Now I can't even look at an image of a horror movie.
She can't even watch commercials.
I can't. Oh, in the car, whenever there's a scary movie trailer, I have to mute the radio because that'll get in my head. I'll have nightmares. It's just all around. I'm just becoming a scaredy dog as I age, like really bad. And I don't know why. 'Cause I used to love scary movies. I used to have Friday the 13th parties when I was younger, and my friends would come over and we would watch scary movies on Friday the 13th. But yeah, not anymore. I don't know what happened. I got older and wiser. That's what happened.
All you kids know this one because she makes all your birthday cakes.
Yes, I do.
She is a self-taught baker. Now, she's actually a self-taught cake decorator.
Yeah, that's true.
She doesn't really bake the cake.
Well, I mean, I do. I don't make it from scratch.
But she does add stuff to it to make it better than a box cake.
Yeah.
But she still uses a box cake.
Yeah, I learned from YouTube, from what used to be the Nerdy Nummies channel. She still has her channel, but she changed the name. But Nerdy Nummies and My Cupcake Addiction, those were like my two favorite YouTube channels. And it was all about baking and decorating. And so I was like, well, I could probably do that. And the first cake I made was a 6-layered rainbow checkered cake for my niece's 7th or 8th birthday.
7th or 8th, and she's 11
she's 11 now.
Yeah.
So a few years ago, and I was like, okay, I can do this. And then I got all the nieces and nephews. I did all of their birthdays. I did holidays. I did Mother's Day, Father's Day. I did my sister's birthdays, both of theirs.
And she even did her sister's wedding.
Oh my God, I did my little sister's wedding cake, and that was the most stressful thing ever because it was really transporting it because we're way up north in Texas, and the wedding was in Fort Worth, which is about an hour and a half away. And yeah, that was just a very stressful 2 or 3 days, but it turned out fantastic. I'll try to insert an image here, but yeah, I learned from YouTube. Like I really did, but I can't do cookies. Cookies, I don't know how to bake a cookie. I cannot bake a cookie. It's either it comes out raw or it comes out burned. Like there's no in between with me, and I tried all the tricks. I can't do cookies. That's my weakness. But everyone enjoys it, right? I mean...
Oh, I love your baking.
Yeah. So, I know I've shown my cake pops, what I've done before with all the kids and stuff, but I've done cakes and cupcakes.
That Halloween. When we did that Halloween.
I did a whole Halloween spread. We had cauldron cake pops, which I've shown that in a previous video, that picture. I did eyeballs on a stick. It was marshmallows and M&Ms, but...
And then I took all of my really cool, scary Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
And we decorated the whole, our kitchen table at our old house.
And I
completely decorated
I did Jell-O brains in a jar.
Yeah.
So I had a full jar of Jell-O, and in the middle was an actual brain that I made and put in the middle. It was crazy, but... Yeah. I did a graveyard. Cool. I did a whole bunch of little treats.
A bunch of little bitty things, and we had it all decorated, and their mom knew, but the kids didn't know.
Yeah, that was fun. Oh, and okay, so sidebar. Whenever they came over, we turned out all the lights, and we turned up Michael Jackson's Thriller. We had that playing, and all the lights turned off, and we were hiding. And the two of the kids walked in, and we heard the kitchen door open, the garage door in the kitchen, open, and then shut, and they walked away. And they popped their head in again and then shut it and walked away. And I have all this on video too. But they were kind of spooked because all they saw was like little candles around the kitchen table. Yeah, we had all this stuff. And it was skulls cool. And yeah, it was crazy. But
maybe she can find a picture. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. So I definitely have, I don't think I've mastered it, but I think I'm pretty good for a self-taught baker. Yeah. And my brother-in-law, my new brother-in-law.
They've been married a year.
They've been married a year,
so
but
he's not new.
well, he's not new, but he is, I think, my biggest fan. He will take a bite of anything I make, and he just, oh my god, he just melts. On trial, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I love it. He's my biggest baking fan, so I should get him a shirt.
When Auntie was in high school, well, before high school, she was a gymnast.
Oh, yes.
And then she took her skills in gymnastics, and in high school, she was a cheerleader.
Yeah, so...
And I remember she used to do all these flippy things.
Yeah, down the football field. So, yeah, I started out in gymnastics. I think I was in first grade when I started. So I used to live in San Antonio. That's where I was born. And we lived there until I was in third grade. So I think I was, maybe it was 3 years I was in gymnastics in San Antonio. Loved it. I dreamed of going to the 2000 Olympics and being on the U.S. team. But whenever we moved to the DFW area, we tried, I think, 2 or 3 different gymnasiums here. And it was a completely different experience, and the classes I was in was like one gymnastics coach to 20 plus kids. And I didn't get that one-on-one attention. San Antonio, the gym that I was in was very small. And I do remember some like family videos of my classes, and it was one coach to maybe 4 or 5 kids. So we got more one-on-one coaching. We got to experience more. Where here in DFW, it was more populated and more, I guess, popular, I guess. And I didn't like it. We tried a few different gyms, and I was like, yeah, this is not going to work for me. So ended up...
It has to be all about her.
It has to be all about me. Because I couldn't get that experience of basically a one-on-one coach that I had before that I loved for 3 years. So instead, I decided to go with cheerleading, where I could use some of the skills that I've learned. And I was a cheerleader from 5th grade to my senior year, with the exception of my freshman year. But I'm not going to get into that story because I'm still bitter about that. That was, 21 years ago? 21 years ago? Oh, man, I'm old. Holy cow, I'm old. But yeah, so with the exception of 1 year, I was in in cheerleading, and I did competitive cheerleading, and that was a lot of fun. But yeah.
Things about Auntie that she doesn't like that I just am like, what? Okay, she doesn't like bacon, steak, ribs. Her daddy Don makes the best ribs. I mean, oh my God, Daddy Don can cook some ribs. She won't eat them.
No.
Meatloaf,
Mm-mm.
fajitas.
Mm-mm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
It's really red meat. And I have a theory as to why I don't eat that stuff. Bacon is just, I don't like bacon. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I do not like bacon.
But it's bacon.
I don't like bacon.
Bacon makes everything better.
No.
I even like the donuts with bacon on it.
God,
yeah.
Savory sweet treat. No, but when I was really little, I think this was like before I was in elementary school, and maybe right at the start of it, I remember choking on a piece of sausage, just a little sausage bite that was like on pizza or something. I was at my grandparents' house, and I remember choking, but I don't remember why or what. I don't know. It just stuck with me, I guess. But whenever my mom got with my now stepdad, he knew I was going to be a vegetarian. He called it from the moment he met me, because I would chew meat at that age, but I would spit it out. I would never swallow it. I would chew it, and I don't remember doing this, but I don't have the best memory. So, but he would tell me that I would chew it until the flavor was out, and then I would spit it out. And I think it's because I choked when I was little, which makes sense. But he was like, "You're going to be a vegetarian when you grow up. I just know you are." And I'm actually not. I do eat
pretty
chicken.
Darn close.
I eat chicken and turkey. I don't like ham. I don't like red meat unless it's in a taco or on a burger. And that's really the only time I'll eat it. And like, I love getting a bacon cheeseburger, but I give her the bacon. I give her the tomatoes. Yeah. Because they're bigger and there's more stuff on it, and they have special sauce and stuff. I just It's easier to order a bacon cheeseburger
And give me
her
the good
bacon
stuff.
than to say, I want a bacon cheeseburger with no bacon. So it's not just a cheeseburger. There is a difference.
That'd be like spaghetti and meatballs with no balls.
Yeah, I don't like meatballs unless they're turkey. I do like turkey. I think because it crumbles easier, and I like chicken. But that's really the only meat that I eat. So whenever I say, Riley, whenever I say I don't eat meat, this is the meat I'm talking about. I eat chicken. I eat turkey. Don't like ham. Don't like bacon. Don't like red meat, really. So, yeah.
Just like Riley doesn't eat bread, but she eats
loves
pizza
donuts.
and donuts.
Yeah.
That's bread.
Anyways.
A bonus
Yep.
for Auntie.
A bonus.
Yeah. And I was never really into this until I met your auntie, but she is really big into the theater. She really loves musicals and the theater.
Any stage production. And this actually kind of goes with the story, so I'm not going to tell you because I'm still really bitter about it. But my freshman year of high school, when I found out I couldn't do cheerleading for that year, I was told I had to find some other activity to do, and they had approached me and said, you know, you can join drama. Their first musical is going to be Grease, and I love Grease, and my mom convinced me to go ahead and do drama, see what it's all about, and I've been in love with the theater ever since. I was in it all through high school, but I have quite a big collection of all my playbills, of the stage productions we've gone to here and in New York, which they're further back, but so yeah, I keep all my playbills, I keep the tickets. I just love the theater, and I guess you guys kind of knew that with our 12 Days of Christmas. We did a video about our subscription of the theater that we have here in Dallas. This was whenever we went to New York and saw Bette Midler. Oh my god, Bette Midler in Hello Dolly. Anyways. So yeah, we've gone to so many, and well, because we have the subscription for it, but I love any and all stage productions, and yeah, they're awesome. Oh, I got my newest. Oh, that was our
last
first
one.
Yeah. So I do have an idea to display all my playbills in our media room, but for now they just live in this binder, protected. But yeah, I loved when I was in it. I was on the stage. I wasn't backstage. And I loved it. I mean, I had so much fun. It's crazy because I have the worst memory, but I was a straight A student. I memorized all my lines for the plays, but I have the worst memory.
Yes, she does.
So, a second bonus for me, I have a very terrible memory, which just surprises me that I did so well in theater and sign language and in school. Yeah.
Because she can't remember nothing.
No. Like, my memory was so bad. There was one point in my life where my coworkers called me Dory because I have the worst memory. But with all this, yeah, I love the theater, and I love that I got her into it because it would be very lonely if she didn't love it. Well, and then I have my sister, my mom, my younger sister. She comes with us too. So
Yeah.
We're a theater-loving family.
All right. Well, did you learn a little bit about your auntie, or did you already know all that stuff?
Did you learn something new about me?
No, I knew all this.
Well, oh, she has a great memory. I don't.
Yeah. Just like I remember you pulling the pillow out from under my head.
I don't. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching.
Bye.